Hey, this is Sam Black with my first match with Sneak and Show in Modern. Not Modern, Legacy. Sneak and Show in Legacy. A pretty good hand. I have all the things that I need. I'm just looking for a bit of mana, and I have a Brainstorm, so should be a pretty easy keep. I'm on the draw here. I'm just gonna play the Volcanic Island and pass. I don't think there's any reason to let my opponent know about the Lotus Petal. That's too bad. I have to decide if I want to use the Brainstorm. My hand is pretty good. It doesn't really need a lot of fixing. So I think I actually am going to use the Brainstorm. This is a pretty aggressive use, but I'm really just looking for lands. I think this is the right thing to do. I want to get rid of either Emrakul or Griselbrand. And I think that it's going to be better to sneak Emrakul into play. So I'm just going to put Griselbrand and Emrakul back on top. And then my land is going to go away. And then I'm going to play Scalding Tarn and shuffle. Well, it would be pretty devastating if I lost my Scalding Tarn. So I think I have to Force of Will this, and I'll just pitch the other Force of Will. I definitely don't want to get wastelanded again, so I'm just going to get a basic island. I don't really need red mana anyway. I have the Lotus Petal, and the sneak attack's not a concern for a while. That's not good. I think I have to Brainstorm in response. Well, now I'm basically just Brainstorm locked. I'm in horrible shape here, so I have not been able to find another land. What I have to do is, okay, this will work fine. I just have to put back two things I don't want, and then discard Emrakul to Liliana. So I don't need an extra sneak attack or Emrakul. No, I want the Emrakul. I don't need sneak attack or Griselbrand. So I'll put those back and then discard one of the Emrakuls, and then shuffle and hope to be able to draw something useful. This is a pretty neat interaction, getting a free Brainstorm shuffle here off my Emrakul. Kind of doing it. So I'll discard the Spell Snare, and then if I draw a land, I can get sneak attack into play. Of course, at that point, plussing the Liliana again will make me discard the Emrakul, so I'll have to top deck another big finisher. Or if I just draw City of Traders or Ancient Tomb, then I can fetch Volcanic Island, and then I'll have 4 mana from lands and 1 from Lotus Petal, and I'll just be able to sneak attack and Emrakul. That would be ideal. Well, let's dig for what I need. Force of Will up. That's not good news. I have to just discard Emrakul. But I could brainstorm in response. Yeah, then I get the shuffle without cracking the fetch. So let's do that. That's interesting. What I have to remember is that I'm not actually going to get to resolve through the sneak attack. Well, I could hold on to the Emrakul, put the Emrakul on top of my deck, and then let's see, I could get rid of Scalding Tarn, then Emrakul, discard Volcanic Island. If my opponent takes a line that lets me resolve the sneak attack, then I win. Alright, let's try that. So I don't want... I guess I can keep the fetch. So I'll put this back, and then this back. Well, I can't keep the fetch because I'm going to discard it to Liliana. That's fine. There, my opponent discarded Force of Will. So I have a chance. That wasn't good. That is gonna mess everything up. Alright, if that's the situation, I don't want to draw Emrakul. So I'll just... Maybe I did want to draw Emrakul on the theory that I need to get Emrakul. I can't... No. If I draw Emrakul, I'll just have to discard it. Not really sure how I can get out from under this Liliana, but it's not Emrakul. Alright, I think I just have to put my hand into play so that Liliana can't attack it by plussing. And then if my opponent ultimates Liliana, I can potentially just draw out of this. So now if I draw a sneak attack, not quite. So my hope is to draw sneak attack and play it, and then draw Emrakul or Griselbrand. And this vision is on 2 counters after this, so I don't have a lot of time. Sacrifice fewer permanents. Alright. Now is my best, basically only remaining window. I just need to peel sneak attack and then peel. Well, we might actually be too far behind anyway. This is, yeah, I'm dead now. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm actually just dead. Even if I draw sneak attack, my opponent just has lethal with Activate Deathrite Shaman on tap. Oh no, there's not quite enough mana, but anyway, there's nothing I can draw from here. Alright, so I'm going to want Misdirection for him to Turok. I'm going to want Blood Moon. And I'm going to want Needle. And don't think I want the removal. Definitely don't want Cage. Don't think I want Boseiju. And I don't think I want Through the Breach. Spell Snare counters some things, but I don't know that it counters things that I really care about or that it's part of my game plan. I think Force of Will is not where I want to be here. I think that my opponent's game is too attrition based for this. I think this is where I want. Red Elemental Blast is not horrible, but I think it's not good enough. It's basically countering Card Draw and Force. I don't think it's how I want to fight. I guess I'll keep this. Just need to draw a land, and I have Show and Tell for whatever I want. If I draw a Petal or an Ancient Tomb or a City of Traders, I can turn 2 Show and Tell. If Show and Tell gets countered, I still have Jace back up as another threat. I think I should go for it. If I wait, I might just get himmed. My hand doesn't have any way to fight over anything. The reason to wait would be to keep the Petal to cast Jace, but I think it's better to just try to win. Looks like a desperation move. Doesn't have Force of Will, hoping to find one. So the other advantage is, let's see, I guess if I play Emrakul and my opponent puts a land into play, then my opponent could play another land and cast Lily. So I guess I should cast Griselbrand, or put Griselbrand into play rather. It doesn't matter, my opponent found the Force. It's possible they already had the Force and they were just looking for something better to pitch, like if they had Brainstorm and another blue card, and they were trying to find They wanted to use the Brainstorm and find a different other blue card, but I think it's more likely that they just got lucky and hit Force of Will in the draw 3. That's the worst card I could have drawn. Alright, Abrupt Decay is a good thing for that to hit. A little surprised that my opponent still has Abrupt Decay in. I wonder if Jace is actually bad in this matchup because my opponent just is too likely to have a board presence. It's possible that I was supposed to side that out. But it's clearly what the Thoughtseize takes here, since my other cards are all redundant and pointless. What I was going to say, it's entirely possible that I can just draw the Show and Tell and win, but the Sneak Attack, or the Wasteland, removed that possibility. But now I could draw City of Traders or Ancient Tomb and basically win. Golgari Charm. Not what you're looking for right now. This direction when I have no blue cards is a pretty terrible draw. Alright, running out of time, but if I draw City of Traders, then I can play and activate Sneak. I do not have enough life for Ancient Tomb to work at this point. I think I have to draw exactly City of Traders to have a chance. I think even Show and Tell, the cards I put into play don't do anything. I need my opponent to not have an answer and to draw City of Traders, and now I'm not even sure that that works because my opponent can sack 6. No, my opponent's at 14, so Emrakul would be lethal. So I probably win if I win if I draw City of Traders and my opponent has nothing. No, my opponent can gain 2 life if there's a creature in the graveyard, which there isn't. My opponent can keep Bayou. No. Tap Bayou. Keep Deathrite Shaman. Activate Deathrite Shaman to gain 2 life after sacrificing the other things. And then kill me with a black. So I'm dead to a land, even if everything's perfect for me. By which I mean I draw City. Not in good shape. Yeah, I can cast Sneak Attack and then die, and it might not even resolve.